Guys, this is the Math Master, and today, as you know, we're going to solve some more advanced questions of indices so your practice becomes evident. And we're gonna also give solutions of the previous three questions that I gave you in the last video. So first of all, let's do that. So question 1 or part A was 2a squared over b multiplied by a over b square whole square. Now this is a very easy question because you might have even done it, because you write this bracket as it is because no further simplification can be done over here. But over here in the second bracket, after the multiplication sign, this square right here would be applied to both a square and b square. It would be multiplied by this power right here of b. B power 2 into 2 would be the answer. So that's how it will be done, and then it will be 2a square over b. I'm just writing a slide because of no space. Then it would become a square over b to the power 4. Now what you can do over here is like simply just simplify the powers. This bracket would remain as it is for now, and this would be simplified to become a over b a over b to the power 4, a square and over b4. This would not be simplified. I was sorry, wait a minute. So yeah, it wouldn't be simplified, but instead it would get, because it's being multiplied right here, 2a square is being multiplied by this a square right here. These two are being multiplied and these b terms are likely to be multiplied. So we just multiply 2a square with a square, and the answer would be 2a square plus 2. Why do you think it is? Because this is the first law of indices. The powers get added when the bases are same and are being multiplied. So same is the case with here. B power 1, nothing means 1, plus 4, which will give you the answer 2a power 4 over b to the power 5. This is your answer. Very easy, right? So hope you check it, and I hope you get the same answer as well. The most difficult part in this was obviously the multiplication. You had to figure it out. It was a thinking process you had to build, and to know that multiplication can also be present in fractions. So the question number 2 was, or part B, it was minus 3d cube whole square divided by 2d cube, 2d whole cube. Alright, so the first thing you should know about this is put the powers on the bracketing. Just follow this rule, BODMAS rule: brackets open, division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. So first of all, we have to open the brackets, and to do that we have to put the powers on them, so the bracket is opened. So similarly, it will become minus 3 cube d to the power of 6. We can put this in a bracket for now because of this divide sign, and we have not completed it because there's still a square right here. So we can now simplify this bracket, the second one, which would become 2 cube d cube. Now you can easily expand it, but just like this, minus 3, when it is in bracket, minus 3 whole square becomes 9. Why not the minus 9? Why not the minus sign? It's because when minus minus equals plus, when minus into minus equals positive, positive into minus equals negative, negative into positive equals negative, and positive into positive equals positive, and negative into negative equals positive. See, this is the reason that you're taught all these things in middle school. So don't think they will go in vain. So 9d to the power of 6, it will be divided by 2 cube. You know what it is? 2 into 2 into 2 because 2 twos are 4, 2 comes right here, 4 into 2 is 8. It's very easy. You should not write this, it's just piece of cake. 8d power cube is your this. Now what you can do is easily write this in a fraction form. And why is that? Why do you think it is? You can write it in a fraction form because 9d power 6 or 8d cube looks more satisfactory to me, of course. And another reason is you can 9 over 8, d is the similar terms, so you just minus the powers. You see this bigger power is the numerator and the lower power is the denominator, so you take this 3 right here to the numerator so that it gets minused, because whenever a power is shifted to the opposite side it becomes negative. So if it were to be positive, it will become negative, and if it were to be minus 3, it would become plus 3 right here, because again minus minus is plus. So 3 is right here, 6 minus 3, your answer is 9d cube over 8 was your second answer. Alright, easy. Hope you get the correct answer, but if you didn't, go revise again and again from our previous videos, watch lessons, and then practice again. Now question 3 was, or part C, c square d square into minus 5c cube d cube whole square. Now just write c square d square as it is. It cannot be simplified. Minus 5 goes, this 2 right here, power goes to minus 5, it becomes 25 as I explained in the previous video. C cube into 2, because this power is outside, which means it's being multiplied by all of the powers in the inside. So 3 into 2 becomes 6, 6 power c power 6, and 3 into 2 again, which will become d power 6. Now again 25 would come as it is. It has nothing to be multiplied, just 1 over here. 25 ones are 25. So there's c and d is our main concern now, because c power 2 plus 6 and d power 2 plus 6. It's very easy. C power 8, it's just the first law of indices. So your answer becomes 25 c power 8 d power 8. This was the easiest question I think. It was the one. Now we move on to the advanced questions. And what do I mean by the advanced questions? See, it's just like something this. Let me give you an example. M cube 9 to the power of minus 4 whole power 4 divided by root of 5 32 m to the power of 4 n to the power minus 8. This is the advanced question. Now you can also advanced question like xyz over xyz power xyz multiplied by or divided by power xyz. Alright, so the first thing you need to know about this question right here, first of all, try to solve it yourself by applying the root index law and the previous lectures. Revise it and do it for practice, and then check the solution. Pause the video if you need to, and let's move forward to the solution. See, this power 4 is being multiplied by all of them, so m power 4 3s are 12 comes over here, and minus 4 into 4 becomes minus 4 over 4, which is minus 1, n to the power minus 1. Our first bracket has been simplified. Now we can write it in a fraction as well, so I'm gonna just go with that. Divide means fraction. So how do you think this root can be removed from here? Our main concern right now is to remove this root. It's like a barrier in our question, so make sure to think this out, revise the rules, and then apply what you can do over here. It's very simple. Just write 32 m power 4 n power minus 8 and whole power 1 over 5. This has been explained to you in the previous videos. This is a very basic step right here. So m power 12 and n minus 1 comes as it is. Now what can you do over here? Now here comes the tricky part. You have to think this out. 2 power what would become 32, so we can simplify it with this power right here, as it's being multiplied with that. We need the smallest number possible, so we write 2 to the power 5. Am I right? Yes. 2 to the power 5 whole 1 over 5, m to the power 4 over 5, and n to the power minus 8 over 5. It's a very good question in my opinion. It thinks your brain out. Alright, so the second thing we're gonna do is we're gonna cancel these powers out, and which would become 2 power 1 m power 4 over 5 and similarly n power minus 8 over 5. Now this my space has been finished, so I'm gonna erase these steps. Make sure you have copy there or something, and let's move forward. Then what? Then it's a very easy step. You can just shift these powers on the other hand and they would become the answer. So it's just like that. You can do it. It's very easy. I'm not gonna solve further. Alright, so let's move forward. Let's erase this question as well. Make sure you attempt it, and the rest of it is on you. Practice it. X cube y to the power minus 4 z to the power 7 over x to the power minus 5 y square whole cube divided by x power minus 4 y z minus 5 x power 7 y power minus 3 minus 2. Alright, so this is the divide sign right here, and you can easily simplify it. I'm just gonna do it quickly. It's x power 3 into 3 x power 9 y minus 12 y power minus 12 z power 7 3 is 21 x power minus 15 y power 6 divided we can also do one thing over here. Sorry, we can first write over here like this, and then we can multiply it x power 8 y I will tell you what it is, just a minute. Z power 10, it's not 2, it's z, and over here it's x power minus 14 and y power 6. Alright, so let's move ahead. What we can do right here is just skip the the division step, the minus. We can just proceed to by reciprocal and doing multiplication, and then wait a minute. So we can easily skip to the multiplication part, where we can do a negative reciprocal of this. I'm just drawing a line, 2 steps. Y power minus 12 and z power 21 over x to the power of minus 15 y to the power 6. It would remain as it is, while this sign, when we change it to multiplication, the denominator becomes a numerator, while the numerator changes into the denominator. Simple as that. Minus 14 y power 6. This was the down over here denominator, now it's in the numerator. This was in the numerator, now it's in the what? Denominator. Z power 10. Now we can easily cancel them out, and you can do it. You want me to cancel out or what? But I don't think I need to, but I will. So no problem. So you guys know how to cancel it out as well. So let's move forward. X power 9 plus 15, it would become, what is this pen doing? X9 power 9 plus 15 would become x power 24, and y power minus 12 plus minus 12 minus 6 would become minus 18, and z would remain as it is while this multiplication continues. X power minus 14 minus 8 would become minus 22. Alright, so y power 6 minus 2 would become y power 6 plus 8. So 6 plus 8, 6 plus 2, well, you all know it's 8, so y to the power of 8, and z would remain as it is in the denominator, poor z. So we move forward from this step, and we have to deal with this z actually. So first we take x power 24 plus minus 22, which becomes x power 2. I'm just going to write over here for your reference y minus 18 plus minus 8 plus 8, because multiplication sign means plus, so there's no sign on 8, which means a plus sign, which plus is positive. So minus 18 plus 8 over, oh sorry, I almost forgot, z power 21 comes as it is, and z power 10. And the final answer, the final answer can be written as x square. What is minus 18 plus 8? Is minus 10. X square y to the power minus 10, z power 21 minus 10, which becomes z power 11. This is your final answer. This is your final answer, which is x square y minus 10, z power 11. Did you get it right? I hope so, because this was a very, difficult question, advanced question. And if you got this one right, then congratulations, you are learning indices very well. So let's move on to another question of indices, which is also a little bit of confusing, but you will get it when you read through it. It's just like this one, but the thing is, you've got to deal with powers, how to deal with powers. So yeah, as I'm writing, g power minus 2 h square over 25 whole power minus 1 upon 2. So this might seem to be a little bit confusing at first, because it is, we can't deny that. And the powers get multiplied by each of them, so you can easily write g power minus is plus, they get cancelled, and g power 1 remains as it is, and minus 1 over here, because 2 into minus 2 is minus 1 over here. Although because of this, 25 power minus 1 upon 2 is your answer. Not necessarily an answer, you can also write it like this, or maybe, wait a minute, let's just not include the root, let's just do it the easy way. Gh power minus 1 and 5 square minus 1 upon 2. Your answer is gh power minus 1, 5 power minus 1. This is your answer. Simple, easy, it's very easy, I know it. You can also do one thing over here. If you want to make the powers positive, see, they're both powers are negative over here of h and of 5. If you want to make the powers positive, you can easily shift the h and 5 will replace places 5g over h will your answer. If the examiner says, or the question says, to make the answer positive, this is your answer, and this can also be counted as an answer. So this one, I would prefer this one, the round one, because most examiners and people want this answer, prefer this answer. So the last question of the day, last advanced question, as it seems to, the most advanced one was the second one which we did, and we are moving on to one of the questions, which is our last one, after which This is a big announcement, guys, after which we're gonna be starting standard form. Standard form, what's in standard form and how do we apply it, how do the questions come, what do you need to know about it, how to solve those questions, what can come in your exam, and all of it would be discussed in the coming videos. So this is the last video of indices, and I hope our first videos have done a lot of favor to you. So let's just do this question and wrap it up for indices. C power minus 3 into minus 2, C power 6, D power 3 over 5 into minus 2. It's very easy because 3 into minus 2 is minus 6, and minus 6 over 5 it be it. We keep it in brackets because you haven't solved all of them right now. So just for your convenience, you would feel a lot better. I feel satisfied, I don't know why. So C power 4 over 5 into 2 is 4 into 2 is 8 over 5, and D power minus 2 into 2, which becomes minus 4, so minus 4 over 5. Minus 4 over 5. Now we can open the brackets and write this like this. Autosave. That's an autosave. Alright. C power 6 plus 8 over 5. I'm not gonna tell you why did it get plus. The main thing over here was applying the powers and knowing what to do next. The way of doing it was important in this question, and all of this from the previous videos as well as from today's video you have revised it. Minus 6 over 5 plus minus 4 over 5 plus minus minus, so minus 4 over 5. So the bases are not same in this one. Let me just use a calculator real quick. My brain is a calculator, so I'm just gonna multiply 30 over 5 plus 38 over 5, C power 38 over 5. This is a power, right? C power 38 over 5, and D power minus 6 minus 4 minus 10 over 5. 5 1s are 5 2s are minus 2 is the D power. And now if you want to again make the base positive, you can also write C power 38 over 5 divided by D square, your answer. So that wraps it up. I don't know why did I make a grave over here. Grave of indices is just finished. So this is it for indices, and from next class we're gonna start standard form. Make sure to subscribe and we can grow as a community together. And that's it for indices. I will see you soon next time with the standard form introduction, how to solve it, what does the powers mean in standard form, and what does the multiply by 10 mean. All of that is for tomorrow. If you have any questions regarding indices, please make sure to ask it in the comment section. I'm gonna be resolving them tomorrow. I hope this video helps you a lot, and the coming videos as well. So make sure by rewarding us with a like, a comment, give some feedback. How do we improve our videos? How do you think it is? And make sure to subscribe as well. Thank you very much for your precious time. See you soon.